Hey y'all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country. Y'all, this is my day off. And I want to tell y'all, so I'm going to share something with y'all. Y'all come in. Don't forget to hit that like button. But let me tell y'all about this. The being a customer to being a customer in a public store is another thing. Being a customer and being an employee is uh Publix is something else, something different. Okay, let me show y'all this. I have to give it to people, and I have to give it to and I want to share some with y'all. Uh, Publix is a good store. I love Publix store, y'all, because their meat are not outdated. Okay, they meat are not outdated, and you can shop. Their prices are good prices. The reason why I say I like their prices because it's worth uh it's worth what they do to take care of their customers. And and the store, I like Publix. I really do. I like Publix. It's a value. It's some a nice place to eat, a nice place to shop. The light, I like Publix, y'all. I really do. And the employees are so nice. I mean, even though it was my first time, working at Publix as being a person that uh it's a different when you let me show y'all this. Hold on. It's a different when you are a hey, put yourself I'm gonna put this up here what they got on Memorial Drive. Okay, let's hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all images so y'all know what I'm talking. Publix is I like that store. Now it's a different thing when you work there and when you shop there. And it's amazed how what they learn and what they know and how they value their customers, y'all. How clean they are, how being on your feet all day hurt your being on your feet and I just don't know nothing. I never had nothing negative to say about Publix. I never had nothing negative to say that. But working there and shopping there is two different things. Working there and shopping there. And the reason why I chose Publix to work for my second round of employment is because it's not too far from my house and I can help the community. I figured that this is my way to give back to the community. I'm not worrying about what no customer is saying, negative, positive. I'm not into that. I just want to do the best I can in learning what Publix is all about. Now, I'm a shopper at Publix. And as now that I'm working there, I'm learning a lot as being a customer and an employee. I have learned a lot uh, of being a customer and an employee of Publix. Now, and like I said, the reason why I chose to work there is because it's right in my neighborhood and it's part time and it's giving back to the community, y'all. I now my experience yesterday at Publix was a learning experience. My thing is learning the meats, and who helping me learn the meats, uh, the employees and the customers. I have had patient customers. I have uh, impatient, impatient customers. But that's everywhere you go, right? I was left. I wasn't what you call say left over there in the area by myself in the deli. But I was like, oh my God. my, Everybody was going home except for me. And it wasn't time for me to get out. So I said, little Nita, you're going to have to put on your big girl bloomers. Okay, now I just said bloomers. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm so entertained. So what I did was value myself as a customer, as work shopping there, and as a employee. I looked around the store. I looked around in my area. I said, "Oh God, all right, I'll be right with you." Okay, I'll be right with you. Hello, how you doing? And I'll be right with you. That's what I told him. I know that part to do. So now the part what came down to for Lanita in Publix was this: learning the meats, learning the different kinds of meat. You have a whole section over there clean and everything. Now you have to know your meats, okay? In order to learn your meats, remember y'all, this is just my fourth day at the job. And learning your meats, you you have to know the name of them, right? So Boar's head is a different meat than Publix meats, okay? Now, I learned something yesterday is if I heard a lot of meats that the customers were asking me for yesterday. And only confusion that I lost was, and now I'm learning. When I take the cover off this meat, this is the chicken breast, uh, American barbecue. Once I take that cover off of there to slice that meat, what Lanita has to realize is don't throw this paper away because you need the paper just in case when you get down to the bottom of the meat and you have this much meat left and somebody want a sandwich, then you'll have the title of the meat shown. Okay? So I learned to, Lanita, do not throw away the paper. You have to put that on that meat and wrap it up. Either, well, see, sometimes they'll tell me to slice it, and I do what they ask me to do because I guarantee that those workers over there, well, even the lady who used to train me, she ain't gonna tell me nothing wrong, and nobody over there in that department is gonna tell me nothing wrong. And anything they're gonna do, they're gonna help me. Okay, so I'm gonna do whatever they eat. I ask you, I don't care if you've been there a year. I say, well, what would you like for me to do with the rest of this meat? Okay, and I would do it because you're not gonna tell me nothing wrong, right? I hope not. So here go the Boar's head meat that's over there in the deli. So Lanita has, if I don't recall some of them, I know it is you got the turkey, you got your ham, okay, and there are different names and titles of those Boar's uh, headed meats, okay. So I looked these up because these are the ones that I seen over there in the cave. I saw the chicken breast, the American barbecue. Then I saw the Virginia brand ham. I didn't see too many people buying it. That don't mean they're not gonna buy it though. I saw this one a lot. The Boar's head London raw roast beef. I saw that a lot. Now because I made sandwiches yesterday, not made sandwiches. I sliced and I weighed the the meat, and it has to be like 39 or 38, but they say pound. You constantly working, y'all. You constantly are learning, so don't get frustrated. I didn't get frustrated at all because I prayed before I went in there. This is one of the best this meat that they love right here. They love to make that sandwich right there. Then you got your raw maple glaze. Now, they kept that evening yesterday, they kept coming in with it, one of this. My hurt feeling, a learning experience at uh, Publix is I didn't see any more of that Boar'S maple glaze. So, just not to hurt the customer feeling, I want to make sure that we, since I was new, that we didn't have any in stock. Did we really run out of it? Because that's one main thing I don't want to do is disappoint my customer. Okay? Even when I'm slicing the meat, I want to get them what they want because guess what? That's what they paying for. That's what they like. Okay? And I'm a customer at Publix. And I've been a customer for years. I'm talking about 30, 20 some years. Now, this is one that they kept. Now, they might have some off today. I hope they do because people love that maple glaze. Now, Lanita got to learn these meats in that apartment. These two I'm familiar with, the roast beef, okay, and the glazed honey, which they ran out, but they may have some now, okay. The border head chicken breast, they asked for that. And then too, y'all, it's the way people ask for their, and you just have to be familiar with what they want. Now this is the Boar'S head pepper. Lemon pepper. Now I didn't hear lemon pepper. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna hear lemon pepper anymore. Now it's more meats than this. It's more meats than this, y'all. It's more meats. Now I want to. I'm learning my meats, and I think I'm doing good. Now let me move this out of the way. Now you have the turkey, the Boar'S turkeys. Let me put it up. That right there was the ham, y'all. That was the ham. So the ladies have, they say have things, and the managers, they have, the managers, oh my God, are so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, the manager is so good, y'all. The manager, oh my goodness. The managers are very nice people. Very nice people. Now let's go to the turkey. Boar'S turkey. Now that was the ham what I just showed y'all. Let's go to the turkey. The manager, I have to commend them young people, and I want to help. And they said, well, Lanita, you just learning. You don't know everything. One lady, one manager was so sweet. She said, you could have washed the dishes somehow. Could. I said, I would have did anything to help y'all in this community. Because this is my community. You know what I mean? So, and I've been over here for years, 20-some years. So I wouldn't mind coming to work just to help out. But now, I'm going to show y'all something that y'all heard me complain about. I ain't complained about nothing else but my feet. My legs is the main thing. These are some of the Boar'S turkey that I got to learn. I got to learn these turkey names. Okay? And I'm learning them. I'm learning them. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask questions. And the supervisors and the workers, they'll be there to help you, y'all. They'll be there, you know. They've been so nice to me since now. They've been asking for this right here. That turkey breast right there, that Cajun. And the Cajun turkey was something that they were asking for yesterday evening. See how I remember that? See, stuff that, so them put me over there in the meat department, look at all the different occasions. But they, too, they, you gonna learn this, y'all. You gonna learn this. I ain't gonna get frustrated. Cause the customers, one thing about the customer, you can learn from them. Okay? And y'all, this is what that meat made out of. The boars. You see them? Like y'all talking about y'all don't want to eat no y'all don't want to eat chitlins. Well, this is what you eating right here. Y'all eating the boar. When y'all buy this meat in Publix, this is what you buy. You buying this animal right here. Okay, that's your boar's. That's what you the broad boar's. Okay, that's what you eating. It's just like chitlins. You eat chitlins. Uh, that's what y'all eat. Now I noticed they were asking about this. I think they were asking about this roast. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they did ask about the roast. They did ask about this yesterday. I saw this. See, I gotta remember that. I looked. Now, what confused me, y'all, is like I said, if I take that cover off, Lanita has to put that cover back on there so she can find that same meat that already been sliced. So I'm learning. I'm teaching myself. I'm teaching myself. Now Cajun chicken, she asked for that, but you see a different Cajun turkey. Y'all, it's like when I was asleep, it was just like sleeping with a bowl. Instead of a bowl of cereal, it was a bowl of meat. Meats was all in my mind. Now this is something that they Cajun style turkey breast. Now, like I said, once you slice this meat, you got to say the sign. I have to train myself to say this sign on the meat when I wrap it so I can know what kind of meat that I wrap. Okay? Because you got to go home. When you go home from work, I got to be there by myself and I got to know what I'm wrapping. Ain't that the truth? So I those it's learning, y'all. It's a learning thing. But it's just like I dream about. I didn't want to. I want my young people to do this kind of work. You know, it's not hard. The work is not hard. It's the physical part. A day training at they love this Hunted Coast. Mabel Glade, they asked for that yesterday. And we ran out, but we still had a little tiny left. So if Lanita had saved that paper and wrap that meat up with that paper showing, I should be able to open up that freeze of the cooler, not the cooler, but the little case where they had the meat, and pull that meat up. But if I throw away this paper, then I won't know what kind of meat it is, right? So it's all about, I want to come in and share this with y'all because a lot of stuff you got to learn. Even this part, hold on for a minute, y'all. I had a good video that I supposed to be showing y'all, and guess what I did? Delete that video. So a day off of work with Publix for me, I love. Now I ran into a customer yesterday with an older customer, and one thing that you don't do, and I want to tell y'all young folks this, older folk too, anybody in training, hold on for a minute, is you're going to have people going to ain't having a good day or having a Some people don't want you to be nice to them, so that's not your fault. Some people just put out rude, and you deal with that every day. Don't get into your feelings when you on these jobs. One thing you don't do is argue with a customer. Now, this is something else I want to show y'all. Weighing. Now, this is something else. Now, that's weighing the weighing puppies meat. Now, it's a lot more you got to learn when puppies. Don't. Main thing is don't. Yeah, whatever you want to do on the job, don't argue with your customers. Okay? Don't argue with the customer. Don't do that. Don't do that. Is it worth it? It's just like arguing in a relationship, right? It's like you're in a relationship, you just arguing, you don't feel like arguing. You don't do that no way. This is what I want to show y'all. She ain't cutting in, she talking. Nah. Y'all, I got kind of with the cutting machine board, with the cutting slicer machine yesterday. Since I'm new, it's still kind of like, oh yeah, look at that. It's like I'm gonna show you the slicer. You see that slicer? That's what I got to learn how to do. That's what I'm learning how to do. My main thing is staying away from that blade. Look at, and that's what I do. Now, I like that job. I like my public job. I like it because, like I said, I'm there to help my community out, and best the way I can, and to step in any way I can to help. I want to learn. I want to learn, and I have the community, young people working in these stores, and older people working in these stores. It's awesome, y'all. Publix a good place to work, and let me show y'all this. I wants to be good, and you know what? Let me show y'all this. I just want them to show y'all the truth. Behind the scene is different when you working. When you working at Publix and with your customer. I'm two people. I'm a customer and I'm an employee at the same time. Okay. Let me show you this. Okay, they're not showing. I want to show y'all the scale when you have to weigh the meat. But I just want to talk. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Okay, let me see. Okay, here go. Let me see if they're gonna show y'all all these meats that you have to learn at Publix. All these meats that you have to learn. Like I said, I'm off today, and a lot of me. It's a lot of learning, y'all, and it's fun. It's you meet people, you learn people, and you learn the different food, the meats, what y'all need to put in y'all cold. Would you want to make a cold cut sandwich, and a lot of things that you have to remember, especially when you working there. You got to know the cheese. I still, I'm learning the cheese. Uh, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. You know, It's gonna take time. And one thing I tell the customer when they leave, uh, is thank you for your patience. Now I think I did this baloney. I did like I said. Now y'all, so the day for Lanita off from work is gonna be a day of thinking about meats, training myself on the computer. You can't just like at school, you can't teach. Oh, another thing I had to learn was placing that meat in that machine, uh, placing the meat inside the slicer is another important thing for me. Placing, let me put this, placing that meat into the slicer, y'all. If you don't turn the meat right and it don't look right, it ain't right. Turn it right. Placing that meat into the slicer. Now a lot of my I can grade myself. You know what I mean? I can grade myself on a lot of things I did wrong and a lot of things that I did right yesterday. Okay, placing meat into the slicer. Let me put slicer there. Put. Now, y'all, I noticed something that this machine, I'm about to play this for y'all. This is a machine that I got kind of paranoid with. But yesterday, I don't know why it came over me. I don't know why I got paranoid for a minute. I guess I thought about my fingers. Now, if I have my hand placed where it's supposed to be placed, then Lanita won't have to worry about that. Let me see. They're going to show y'all this video. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see this. This is very important, y'all. This machine, this slicer, if your hand not in the right position, hey, I pray for hold on, y'all. Okay, I know they're going to have to take that music out. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see. It's a commercial. I want to share this with y'all. I got paranoid around about 3:45, and this. I want y'all. Let me share this with y'all. I want to share this video with y'all. If your hand is in the wrong place to slice that meat right there, you can get your finger sliced. Okay? And I was getting paranoid about this, about they not showing y'all. Hold on. I want to show y'all the slicer. They showing y'all the easiest part. They showing y'all the smile part. Um, this slicer. Hold on. I thought he was going to show us more than that, but he ain't show us nothing. Hold on. And you need on them gloves. You need them gloves on when you slicing that meat. And whatever I'm doing, I stop and do it and help my customers. It's one thing about it is helping that customer. Okay. Yeah, the food slicing. Let me put it, the food slicer. Now y'all, this is my off day. Why my mind is on this? Because this is what I got to work with every day. If I want to better myself, I got to look up stuff. If you want it's just like if you want your children do good in school, then you have to go on the computer and see what else can you find, some kind of learning tools for your kids to learn. So it's just like me. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on this slicer. Okay, meat slicer. Let's say like this. And if you don't put your finger in the right place, I don't care if somebody tell you today, put your hand in the right place, put your hand right here, right there. You got the it's a lot that you got to process. You see, it's a machine, got a blaze right there, y'all. It's a blaze right there. The main thing is to catching that meat with your hand. That was the lady. Now the lady who trained me the first time, she told me that. But I have to remember this stuff. I got to remember this. In order for me to be safe, I have to remember the safety part of these slices. When y'all ask for y'all meat to be sliced, this is what we handle. We handle something like a meat slicer. And this blade right here, y'all can't see it right here. This blade right here, if you're not careful, your finger can get sliced. So you're supposed to keep your finger about not 2 feet, two apart. I'm just gonna say 2 apart. I never will forget that number. My trainer told me two. I don't know what she's saying. 2 finger apart. Whatever she's saying, stay 2 part away from that machine right there and catch your meat. Now, I was doing what she was saying yesterday. This is the first lady that was training me. Uh, that I think I was frustrating her and she frustrated me. But regardless of that, I would listen to what she was saying. Now I told her she do a good job of telling me stuff, but let's stay on the learning. Right here, she said take like a 2 finger like that and like to be apart, away from the blade. I never forget that in my mind when I was slicing that meat from her. Because all I can hear is the blade going on over here. Which my hand, I didn't supposed to be over here, period. Um, that's something that I can say. And see how you put the meat. You got to put that meat in there right. You don't put that meat in there right, that meat ain't going to be cut right. And I usually show the customer, see, this is slicer. I love y'all. But so y'all, on my day off, what Lanita gonna do is during lunchtime she gonna go get her something to eat, and she just gonna chill him. She just gonna chill in the house. Then ain't gonna go get nothing to eat. I'm gonna eat some more cereal, but it won't be no meat. It won't be no bowl of meat. It'll be some cereal in there for real. This time it'll be some cereal in there for real. I'm gonna eat cereal all day long. I ain't spend no money. I'm gonna eat some cereal all day long, y'all, and motivate myself on the computer with this meat. You know what I mean? Slicing the meat right. What to do, what not to do. And there go another picture of the slicer. So I just want to come and share y'all. Oh yeah, y'all, for the customer, y'all got a meat paper on y'all side. How y'all want y'all meat? Yeah. And y'all gotta remember, a lot of people ain't got nothing else to do but to come up to your job or come where you work and, you know, and just ain't got nothing else to do. They mad at their hood, mad at themselves. Ain't happy. So don't take it personally when if you're working somewhere and a customer coming out with a different, you know, way, you're gonna be good. Free cutout, free dealing meat to the customer. Then they let y'all taste meat. Y'all want to taste some meat? Taste the meat. Different something they got special on. Y'all, yesterday I didn't even know that they had special on the meat because they didn't have time. Some stuff you're gonna have to learn on your own. Stuff, but don't not when I say learn on your own, you're supposed to be trained. But a lot of stuff mentally, like knowing sales, you got to know the sales on your own. You know what I mean, y'all? So I'll just say that my experience being a customer, a value customer at Publix and decided to work there to help my community out at Publix, it's gonna be okay with me. So whether you come in there mad and whether you come in there sad, I'ma still be good to you. I'm still gonna be good to you. Cause I wanna do put a smile on your face and make you come back. That's my thing. That's my job. But y'all, physically, this part is the hardest part at Publix. This is the hardest part. Let me show you. Learning the food and stuff, being valued to my cousin is not the hard part. But this part, shoes. Woo wee. This the main things. Slippers. You got to put on these slippers. You got to have on the right slipper. Remember I showed y'all my shoes yesterday that I had? You got to put on them right shoes. You got to find some. Y'all, I got to find me some shoes, honey. Honey bunny. Woo, I need to buy some of these. Resistance slipper. Ooh, oh, Lord, I need some of these, y'all. Oh, you got to have these on your feet. That's that pain relief work boots. Ooh, wait, that's what he got. Got to get them shoes. Your feet is very important on any job. Boy, your feet, your feet, your feet. If your feet ain't comfortable, your back, your neck, your shoulders, your head, everything is gonna hurt. So resistant slippers is very important to get. I got to buy me a pair so quick, y'all. I got to buy so my heel, I won't catch no pain in my feet. Ooh, Jesus, hallelujah. Jesus, oh, feet. Man, I need some of this stuff in my shoe. Whew, boy, feet got to be right. If that feet ain't right, ooh, boy, you gonna have a bad day. Shoes are very important. Your shoes. Shoes are very important at Publix, y'all. That's my experience for the day. And what I'm gonna do, it won't be a bowl it won't be no bowl today, y'all. It just be serious. I'm gonna eat cereal all day. I can't eat all day because I ain't got that book. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna focus on getting my legs tomorrow. I'm gonna be there at 12 o'clock. So y'all, I love y'all. I see y'all later.